To the extent that a catastrophe could be necessary to close a 7-year-old plot hole, the difficulties in preserving continuity between The Big Bang Theory and its most recent spin-off, Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage, have already started to emerge. Thankfully, Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage Season 2's solution to this dilemma is as easy as adding a single, heartbreaking new plot point. Nearly every major character in Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage is undergoing career changes as the show enters its second season. The Coopers, McAllisters, and even Mary are impacted when Georgie and Ruben purchase the tire store from Jim. Surprisingly, nevertheless, this Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage Season 1 finale plotline both establishes the conclusion and opens a plot hole. A show like The Big Bang Theory has the drawback of being unable to appeal to comic book aficionados without anticipating that every possible canon break will be closely examined. However, the fact that future Georgie informs Leonard that he paid cash for his first business is the first narrative hole in First Marriage on The Big Bang Theory. One of Sheldon's most realistic storylines is undermined when Mary pledges her house as collateral and Ruben provides the remaining funds. One of the main grievances between them is that Sheldon had assistance from his family while Georgie had to pay for it on his own, yet Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage currently provides the spectator with no solid justification for that hostility. Fans have already found reasons to criticize this aspect since Jerry O'Connell's debut as Georgie on The Big Bang Theory 7 years ago. For example, young Sheldon demonstrates that Mary's church provided a significant portion of the funding for Sheldon's German education. Georgie's opinion of Sheldon's financial favoritism is questionable, regardless of how she began Dr. Tyre in The Big Bang Theory. Siblings often forget how their parents treated them while they were growing up, but Georgie's assertion that he created Dr. Tyre on his own initiative when he didn't undermines his portrayal. The rough-around-the-edges believability that draws attention to the difference between his own accomplishment and that of his supposedly prodigal brother is lost in older Georgie. Fortunately, that is easy fixable. It is debatable whether the authors truly overlooked the fact that Georgie did not purchase Jim's tire shop totally with his own money. Georgie spends a significant portion of the Season 1 finale trying to pay for the store purchase on his own, supposedly creating the precise scenario that fans of his Big Bang Theory debut would anticipate. Regardless of Georgie's abilities in market research and sales, management is a different matter entirely. The purchase of Jim's store would feel less like a retcon and more like a stop along the way to paying off established canon if Georgie lost Jim's store because of inexperience or shifting market conditions. A behind-the-scenes image of Georgie Cooper's injured face has already shown that Season 2 of Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage will present its protagonist with at least one real challenge. Having to close a business that Jim didn't want to sell him at first might make Georgie even more tense, which would then feed a significant plot point. Family conflicts might even be directly responsible for Georgie's shop loss. According to series co-creator Steve Holland, Jim's retirement in Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage will account for much of his plot arc, as Jim McAllister isn't the type of man who can embrace retirement comfortably. Either way, Georgie's failure would be unexpectedly beneficial for him. Please remember to subscribe to my channel, like, and share my videos for more.